turn off my speakers. Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it is another episode of Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. And yes, slow mode is on. Hold on, let me pop up my chat. Catch up. It might help if I put it in live chat. Not functioning totally right now, so hold on. Hey, Gary and Doris, Ted Sharp, YouTube Auditor, Joseph Richard, Gunnar L, Aiden Ruiz. Howard, how's it going? Brian Stevens, Jessica, how's it going? B. Isaacs, Bryce, well, glad you're out of isolation. Hopefully you had some Paydirt or something to keep you company. Casey, Justin, how's it going? Yeah, I put it in slow mode to keep out the poopy bears. So hopefully it works. I can always disengage it. It's 3 seconds, so nobody should be typing every 3 seconds anyway. Hey, Ken. Gunner, how's it going? S-Rep, Adam. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Josh is a moderator now. I just decided to make Josh a mod. So if anyone gets out of hand, Josh, feel free to time them out. Hey, Dan, the CJs. Hey, HD Shovel Ed, you at work? On one of your breaks? Reg Lab, Andrew O'Neill. Oh, that's awesome, Justin. I'll email you after the show or message you after the show. Hey, none your business. Thomas Leha. All right. So tonight we're going through some Ohio Paydirt. So supposed to be some good gold in this. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. So we're going to have two winners tonight. There's going to be two winners tonight. This is supposed to have a nice bit over a gram. So the first name I pick tonight will win 1 gram. And the second person I pick will win whatever's over a gram, as well as any silver I find, because there is supposed to be some silver in here as well. Oh, that's cool, Nunya. That's cool. You got the dime for a year. That's awesome. Bryce Podell. Well, Christmas, I'm going to be giving out a ton of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. So, CJ, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Hey, Debbie. How are you doing, Debbie? Hopefully you're doing well. LXR, how's it going? Thought I missed someone. Carl Ordaway. A lot of people tonight. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be any nuggets in here. He did say it's supposed to be some tough Paydirt, so I might have to use my magnet tonight. But we'll see. I am going to classify it. Hey, Slack Waters. Yes, 2 winners, Adam. 2 winners tonight. Hey, Alien Outdoors. Stephen LeBlanc. Yeah, it's getting warmer this weekend for us. Yeah, tough Paydirt means long show. I still have a schedule. I still have to be out of here at like 9. So, hey, Lynn, the knee's good. They took out the stitches Tuesday, so it's all good. It's still tender. As long as I don't poke it, it's good. And I'm trying to only poke it like once or twice a day, so, you know, it's good. And thank you for asking. The Cauldron Cup, it's a little nippy down here, so, and my hand's going to be in some cold water because I made the mistake of putting the water out early today, so I have to make sure my coffee stays warm tonight. So no cauldron tonight. Usually it gets cold like halfway through the show. I want to try and keep it warm. Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting, how's it going? I'm listening and not watching the chat. All right, HD. Guidos, how's it going? Keith and Wynn, Lou Norris. Yeah, it's crazy. In here in Indiana, it just keeps going up and down. It'll go down to the 30s, then go up to 70, then down to 30, up to 70. Just trying to get everyone sick, you know. But I'm okay. I prefer the nice 60-degree weather when it hits, so. So again, in case anyone knew, Ohio Paydirt. I don't know how much is in this. I guess about a pound. It's like a pound of Paydirt. Here, let me post the link. Make sure you go and leave a comment tonight because we will have 2 winners tonight. It is supposed to have gold and silver today, so winner number 1 will win the 1 gram. It is guaranteed. Well, it wasn't guaranteed, but pretty sure he said it was well over a gram. So first winner will win exactly 1 gram, and the second place winner will win whatever is over a gram and whatever silver we find tonight. No. That's awesome, Rod. That's awesome. I know. I have my door up now. I finally installed my door into my room, so now I can start slathering it with stickers. I'm going to have to try and hunt down where I hid them all for myself. You know, when you have stuff, you pile it and you put it places, and you can never find it until it's too late. So I'll have to start. I saw some stickers today. I know I still have Richard Davis's stickers because I can see them right there. And I have a couple from Gold Bay. But I'll have to look around for some other ones. It is crazy with the weather. It's pretty much everywhere now. It's going up and down, up and down. I like the old days when it was just cold for 4 months, then hot for 4 months, and you kind of had a couple months in between. But these summers that are even getting cool sometimes, and these winters that are going really erratic are horrible. So, hey, Heidi and Conan, how's it going? Hope y'all enjoyed my review. It wasn't the best, but it was honest. So, Indiana Creek, you're coming this Monday. I got you coming this Monday. So, you have to look for that one. And by the way, if I didn't say, this came from a subscriber. So, I don't want to say his name. If he pops up in chat, then, you know, he can say it's him. But I don't want to say who it is because people might start hunting him down in Ohio. You know. Hey, Mark Mitchell. Make weather great again. I know. That's what we seriously need. Well, I'm really glad, Heidi and Conan, that y'all changed your shipping. That shipping was horrendous. That $10 shipping. Oh, that killed me. I was going to really rant about your shipping on the video, but I decided I didn't want to rant too much because you changed the shipping. So, because I actually saw one of your sample bags. I actually have one of the sample bags up there on my shelf. Those tiny little sample bags. And those were $10 shipping. Oh, it was crazy. So I'm so glad you got the shipping sorted out. Even though you argued with me. I emailed you from a dummy email account. You argued with me back and forth about it. But I'm glad y'all changed the shipping. It'll make your company much better. Hope it's not as rough. No, yours is actually, you got a good review. You know, I'm not going to tell you exactly, but you got a decent review. How's your knees? My knees are doing good. Clickety-clacking all the way. They drive me crazy because they kind of like, they're fake. So they make a lot of noise when you walk. So it drives me crazy, but they don't hurt. They're pretty much pain-free right now. So next up is the back. We're going to work on the back next. I think in February, I go to get one of those stimulator implants put in my spine. So we'll see about that. Let's see how that works out. And then we'll move on to other parts. By then, I'm sure my hips will be needing to be replaced. Hey, backyard prospecting. I tried to get to your show Monday. I even had my video all up ready because you do your shows when I'm usually editing and stuff like that. And I had my show all edited and everything for Monday. And I was like, oh, great, I'll be able to catch the show. And I fell asleep. And then I woke up like a half hour after your show and I was like, ugh, that kills me. Hey, Donna, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And B Greeny, how you doing? And again, thank you very much, Donna. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Jessica, everyone who's donated tonight, thank y'all very much. I really appreciate that. CJ, y'all are awesome. Yeah, I'm not excited about getting the stem in my back, but it's one of the newer ones, so it doesn't have like a battery implant inside of it, so it kind of, you don't have anything outside or inside. There's no cords or anything like that. They just put it in the battery pack you wear close to it to make it work, so we'll see. Ted Sharp, thank you. Thank you very much. Come on, y'all being, it's not Christmas yet. Come on now. Ted Sharp, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, and I see people had to put up with you on Monday. Now I really wish I'd have seen the show. I'll have to watch the replay. Let's see. I usually watch all the replays. So even if I don't get the live shows, I usually like to watch. Those are usually the highlights. You know, I'll see a lot of people that I subscribe to post videos, but if they did a live show, those are generally the ones I'll watch first. Let me post the link one more time. Hey, Montana Treasure Hunter. Had a battery pack inside of me. Yeah, see, I didn't want one of those. I didn't want one of the batteries inside of me. I want the newer version of them, you know. So, and luckily my insurance pays for it, so that's pretty cool. So, hopefully everyone's doing okay, finding some good gold. I've just been, this month, I've been having some weird reviews this month. Everybody I'm reviewing this month changes. I had Heidi and Conan, I did your review, and while I'm shooting your review, y'all changed your shipping policies. Indiana, I think you changed your prices after I shot that review. And the review I've got, I just started shooting it this morning, or finishing up shooting it this morning. And I came across something I had never seen before. So I had to email the seller, and they're recalling their Paydirt. It's the first time ever. Somebody recalled Paydirt. Never heard about that before, but weird month for reviews. I have a drug pump now. Yeah, I don't want one of those. I don't want one of those. No, I have enough troubles with my medicines as it is. So don't say his name. If you say his name, he might show up. Yeah, Heidi, most people when they buy Black Sands bags, I mean, Kenai did that too. Kenai Gold, they had their Black Sand bag, and it was all fine gold. And then they kind of got a couple complaints from people saying they couldn't find all the fine gold. So they changed it to kind of to your formula, where it was some fine gold, but mostly bigger gold they could find, and nobody liked it. They all wanted the fine gold. It's a tough thing. I got to say, you know, if I sold Paydirt, I would not sell a Black Sand Challenge bag just because of the fact that people who buy it might not find all the gold, then they think you're ripping them off. So it's a real tough position. Black Sand bags are really tough, I think, for the seller. You know, for the buyer, it's great if you're finding all black gold sands and fine gold and you can pan it all out. But I think it's a rough one for sellers because you're the one that's going to get complained to if they can't find it all. Yeah, Howard. Dave does have it. I'm going to be doing one of Dave's fine gold bags next month. Next month for December, I'm doing nothing but the hardest bags of Paydirt that everyone has to offer. I've got Klesh. I'm doing his impossible bag. I've got Gold Bay, his impossible bag. I don't even remember the others. I got one from, I think, like Australia that's supposed to be super hard. And then Washington Beach. Those are the ones I'm going to be doing all of the supposedly worst of the worst and the hardest of the hard and see how they are. And we're going to, in December, I'm just going to do, while I will be doing reviews in December, all the bags I do will be more of to see which one is out of all those is the toughest bag to pan out. Thank you, Reg Lab. Thank you. Yeah, fine gold, that's what tends to happen is all the fine gold tends to... Ugh. Stupid microphone keeps going on. Sorry about that. It took Dylan forever to pan out. Yeah, I don't clock the things because a lot of times you can't see it, but if I move the pan out of camera lens, I'll usually stop and I might go get something to eat or something like that, then come back and start again because I can't just, sit there for hours. So I had thought about once timing it, but then I'd have to remember to turn the timer on every time I came back and started again. And then the timer would probably, once I was editing it, would show little gaps, and then people would think I was cheating or something like that. So it did take quite a while, though. I mean, it took quite a while. It was a good thing I didn't classify it, though, because it wouldn't have taken that very long if I'd have classified it and found all that big gold. Guido's loving slow mode now. I can read them now. I didn't want to put it in slow mode. I've been debating, I didn't want to have mods or anything like that, but, we'll see how tonight goes, and if it goes okay, we'll slow it. We'll make it like 2 seconds or something like that. I just want, in case somebody pops in, I don't want them to be able to spam before me or one of the mods can start kicking them out. I did like your video. Did you see, Heidi, that I actually put the sign pointing to where y'all actually found the gold or the Paydirt? Because I made sure when I watched your video to see, based on the boardwalk, where y'all went to go panning. So the little arrow on the thumbnail actually points to where y'all are going. So if anyone's watching this and wants to know where Heidi and them found all their Paydirt, I showed you in the thumbnail. Do you have any eyes on Black Friday site? No, I mean, Lynch Mining will do a Black Friday sale. I think Gold Bay did one, maybe not last year, but the year before. I think Kenai does one every once in a while. But no, I generally don't look at the Black Friday sales. I honestly don't like to buy Paydirt when it's on sale because then I have to review it on that sale price, and it kind of... People skip through videos. Very few people watch video from beginning to end. So if I buy a bag of Paydirt that's normally $100 and I pay $75 for it and I get a good ROI, they're going to think if they buy it, they're going to get a good ROI. And they won't because, they didn't pay $75 for it. So I generally try to get Paydirt when it's normal price unless it's one of those perma sales. I know there's some eBay sellers that are always, and there's some website sellers that always have their Paydirt on sale. So then you're going to Black Friday live stream. So there you go. Heidi and Conan are doing one. So, but no, normally I don't. If I do buy something Black Friday, it's usually just for myself, just to pan out. So, or something maybe. I might buy some to do for these live shows, things like that. Hey, lady, how's it going? Or Lottie M. I butcher up people's names. Hey, Jonathan friend, how's it going? So again, here, let me post the link. Make sure anyone that's new can go leave a comment. I just posted a link. Make sure you go to that link, click it, and leave one comment and one comment only so you can win some of the gold we recovered tonight. And again, doing some Ohio Paydirt, and it is guaranteed. I don't like saying guaranteed, but it has over 1 gram of gold in it and silver. So I'll be pulling 2 names tonight. First person I pull will win 1 gram of gold. Second person I pull will win whatever gold is left as well as the silver. So, yeah, Jonathan, I didn't watch that video. I have to watch that video. I have to watch it after I've already shot the review, so now I can start watching them again. It's funny, whenever I get planned to do a review, it's like that week that I'm getting ready to shoot it, everyone does a review for them. And I'm always tempted to watch them, but what is slow mode? It means you can only put a comment in every 3 seconds. So you can't spam the comment section or the chat. Well, there you go. Backyard might have sale. Yeah, sadly, I'm pretty set on equipment. I just got in some new stuff today. I got a new extension for my microphone because it was driving me crazy, so I had to get that in. Luckily, that was only $10, so sweet deal there. I do need one more camera. I got a new mic in. I got a new lavalier mic in, so I don't have to move any of my studio equipment when I'm going to shoot upstairs or something like that with my son. Because that was always the big thing for me, is all this equipment that I have in here is pretty much set and mounted in places where it needs to be. So if I have to go shoot a video somewhere outside or anywhere else in the basement or upstairs with my kids, it means I have to disassemble stuff. So I still need to get a new camera, one more camera, but I'm not in a rush for that. My kids haven't been like dying to be in videos anymore, so hard to put $5 and $15 on sale. Backyard price. That's it. It seems everyone goes in spurts. It's so funny. You don't know how many times I'll be like, oh man. And it'll be something weird too. Like I don't want to say who it is, but I found another seller and I'm like, oh good, nobody knows about this seller. I'm going to do a review about him. And then I'll get the bag in and like that week, someone will put a review up and I'm like, oh, now I just don't want to do it. I'll just wait a month. But all right, let me post link one more time. I know I just posted it, but post one more link, and then we're going to go pan some gold out. So, again, Ohio Paydirt. I don't want to say who it's from. I didn't see him in the chat. He should be in the chat. I don't know why he's not in the chat. Hey, Mo Coop. But he's not here, so I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mo? So, but Ohio Paydirt, guaranteed, over 1 gram of gold. What about Dan Hurd? I don't know about Dan Hurd. Dan Hurd luckily doesn't do reviews, really. So, all right, let's go set up. Hey, William Pulley, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go set up. Start panning some Paydirt out. Because this is supposed to be some difficult stuff. I don't know how much flower gold or stuff's going to be in here. Ugh. I hate when they tell me it's going to be difficult for live shows. So let me get this straight before I start panning. I like fine gold and tough Paydirt, but not on live shows because I'm in a time crunch. I can't go take coffee breaks and take a nap, cross-eye my eyes. But all right, let me go set up. Or I have everything set up. Let me move some cameras around. Let me do that now. Shrink down my ugly mugs. There you go. Nice pool of water. And Hey, Guido. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. All right. Where's my pan at? Put some pan in some water. Yes, very awesome. Y'all are just too kind. I really appreciate that. The water won't be clean for very long. Yeah, I don't think so. I actually just went through, because I was trying to save my water, but Paydirt I just went through this morning was really, really nasty too. So, but which is why the bucket's only half full. So, supposed to be some good pyrite in this. So, it should be fun to go through. Pyrite is probably my least favorite thing to pan out, or bags that have lots of pyrite. If it's chunkier pyrite, I don't mind it. It's just when it gets really fine, and it just makes your water look like fairy dust. So, but all right, let's open this up. Pour it into a pan. So there we go. It's a nice Paydirt. I am going to classify this down while y'all chat. Hey, B Greeny, thank you. Thank you very much. Y'all are being too generous tonight. We really appreciate it. All right, hopefully it won't get too loud when I'm classifying this. Thank you, Michael Reed. Thank you, appreciate it. Hey, Jose, thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. Y'all going crazy tonight. That's awesome, GS Prospecting. Hey, Dragonfire. Glad you can make it. Yeah, I don't... When the Paydirt starts glittering at you, it just drives me crazy. All right. I should have did plus 10. I pulled my plus 20 strainer out, but oh well. So here we go. This is the minus 20 and the plus 20. We're going to start with the plus 20. Hopefully find some gold in here, but we're going to find out. It's going good, Rinky. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, again, this bag is supposed to have gold and silver, and I was reminded that. I was reminded of that because I just saw some silver go into the pan. So, here. Not too bad. It's not clouding anything. It's got a lot of organics in it, but I knew it was going to have that. It comes from a stream or a creek. Well, here, this just wants to get out of there, so we're just going to pop it out right there. A nice piece of silver. So, second place person will be winning silver. Some nice crystallized silver there. Let me find something to put this in. That's a really cool piece. See, when he told me there was going to be silver in there, I thought, oh, I should keep the silver and just give away the gold. But, you know, that wouldn't have been right. So, but that is really awesome. I love crystallized silver. Thank you, Michael Reed. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Hey, Ken Whalen. How's it going? Yeah, I just got a new sluice in that I need to shoot a review on. It's not new, but, well, it's a new sluice, but I've had one similar. But it's an updated version. Might try and shoot that this weekend. Guido's I so want second. I know. I kind of want to win second place. I might have to go leave a comment. Chat's starting to speed up now. Y'all know I'm panning. So if I miss something you say, just wait a few minutes and ask me again. Hey, Ryan Nelson. Is Richard Davis here? Hey, Richard Davis. I should be able to see. You're in blue. You're a mod. And Richard Davis, say hello to Josh Ortiz, the other mod for tonight. Hey, Dominic Nelson, how's it going? There's these bigger rocks out. Oh, well, there you go. Nuggets by Grant. I haven't looked at them in a couple weeks. I might have to go check them out. I am out of bigger nuggets for my Patreon gauze, so I do need to check them out. Either that or I need to find some better Paydirts that have real nuggets, not these eBay nuggets. Hey, Charles Sox. I agree, Backyard. I love crystalline silver. And it's so sad, too, is that so many Paydirt sellers that say they have silver in the bags is just silver shot. And, you know, so a little bit more piece. There's another tiny little piece of silver right there. I'm just going to pop it out. And I totally missed the tray. There we go. So again, one person tonight will win 1 gram of gold. Hopefully I pan it all out because I know there's over a gram in this bag, or I was told there was over a gram in this bag. And the other second place will win whatever's left in the gold as well as the silver. And I will repan this after the show just to make sure I didn't miss any tiny pieces of silver or anything like that, or gold as always. Recycled carpeting for their sluices. I don't know. It depends on which sluice. Let's add some more dirt. Also supposed to be a couple little gems in here, some other minerals. So we'll put that on side too. We'll give that to second place. Rod Kurt, what is the minimum weight for a real nugget? I don't know. There is no official weight. That's the problem is it's always just been a picker or something you could pick up, and a nugget is something bigger than a picker. But when I do my Patreon, when I separate my gold for Patreon giveaways, for the nugget giveaways and the picker giveaways, anything over a 1/4 gram I consider a nugget. Unless it's a really tiny one, you know. A really super dense one might not make it. But it's got to be at least over a 1/4 gram. Usually I think I have 0.4 is my minimum for a nugget on my Patreon. Everything below 0.4 is I consider a picker, unless it's a really big picker for some reason. Well, thank you, Mason. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I try. Can't say I was such a great person when I was a kid, so But I always tell my kids it's much easier to be honest and good than it is to be a liar and mean. It just takes up too much energy, you know. You know, if you tell somebody a lie, you have to remember that lie for the rest of your life in case they ever ask you about it again. Where if you tell someone the truth, you don't have to remember it because it's the truth, and you'll remember it no matter what. Because it was a fact, and your brain stores it as a fact. Well, that sucks. A 2-foot sluice didn't catch any gold, and especially from winch mining. Winch mining isn't known for having very fine gold, so that's some horrible matting. You'd be better off with just miner's moss. And that's what sucks too, is matting is so expensive. It's crazy. You know, when they're charging you $10 per foot and stuff like that, and dream mats are out of this world priced. Yeah, I was watching some silicone mat videos today. Or maybe it wasn't today, it was yesterday, last night. From Alan. I was watching him make some. I will coop up the great work. I will coop it up. Don't you worry. Thank you very much, Richard. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Rich, Rod. You know, I have to think about it because, you know, I'm old and getting senile. But yeah, I looked the other day, and I have all my pickers and nuggets set aside. And anything below 0.4, I have a picker, but it's got to be a minimum of 0.2. 0.2 to 0.4 is a picker usually, unless it's really dense. And anything over 0.4 is a nugget. You know, there can be variances of that because, you know, I've seen some, you can get gold that has a big air pocket in it, or it can have, you know, still be attached to something. Speaking of silver shot, here's a piece of silver shot. He told me he did get some of the silver from Paydirt, so I'm guessing this was from a bag of Paydirt. But it will go to the second place person. And I do see some gold in there. Little picker. So we're starting to see some gold. Yeah, I have some gold hog mats. I need to... I'm so far behind on my equipment stuff and my reviews. Just getting this studio built took so much time, and I still have to work on the this outside part. So I can start doing some stuff with my gold cube and other sluices, but that'll be coming soon. Next year, that's my plan. After the first, really get into it. Dominic Nelson. Yeah, well, Nuggets by Grant. He obviously does have to make a profit, but I do think nuggets are overpriced. If you want a nugget, there's better ways to get it than buying through him. If you go to, say, Gold Bay and you get his chunkier bags, I think he's got like the 1 gram bag. If you buy a 5 gram bag, usually they'll put bigger gold in there, so you'll get a couple 1+ gram pieces in there. And when you're only paying spot price or just a little bit above, you know, with 90% ROI, it ends up being better math. But I do like Nuggets by Grant. I like his nuggets. I've bought nuggets from him before. I really like that he does each one individually. He just doesn't tell you you'll get something around this weight, but you can actually see which one you like. So Yeah, Dream Mat is so expensive. I have a piece for my gold cube, and it's the weirdest thing. So someone was kind enough to send me a piece for my gold cube, and it doesn't even. It's the gold cube mats are I think 12 inches by 12 inches, and they have a mat that they sell explicitly for the gold cube, and it's I think 12 inches by 10 inches. So I actually left some of the old Vortex matting in just so it wouldn't fall, but it's very expensive. I'll be curious to see how good it works. I'm actually going to do a comparison video and run the exact same amount of fine gold through both and see which one does better. Yeah, Gold Bay is my number one still for right now. He was my number one last year, and he's my number one this year. I think he's the best seller at this point right now. By far. Well, not by far. Gold Nuggets by sale. What is it? Gold Nuggets? Gold Nugget sales? Something like that. They're number two, and they're close. They're really good, too. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. I bought from Nuggets by Grants, and he didn't send me a piece I ordered. I'd asked for a refund. I would have sent it back and told him I wanted a full refund. Because usually, like, I'll pick out the ones I want. I've always gotten the one I want. And he does put the sold picture next to ones that have sold. Or that's what he's supposed to be doing. Steve J. I do agree. I'm not a big fan of when they send you nuggets that have rocks or other stuff attached, quartz. I know some people like that. I don't. I think it, like you said, takes away from the weight of the gold. I think those should be put in his quartz bags or, other bags. But I've never had one, really. I've had a couple times when it's shown up in... I got one piece with quartz in it from Lynch Mining, and I think a couple companies it's happened to, but not that often where it's a regular thing. Be greeny. Yeah, it's just that Dream Mat, the price kills them. I don't understand, I understand you got to make a profit, and I understand it costs money to get molds made and all that, but man, it's so expensive. And hey, Ray Russo. I like IPAN for gold. They're actually on my list for next year to make sure I re-review next year. It's funny, I was going to buy some last month, and that's when he ran out of gold for his Paydirt. So then I bought from somebody else, and then now I saw he's selling it again, but I spent all my money. So. Hey, 3 Negatiers. A lot of new people in this chat. I noticed they all showed up after I took my ugly mug off. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like, I like the principle behind the Dream Mat, but I'm not a fan of when companies make claims and don't prove it, Like, if you watch some good commercials for products, they'll say, oh, we're better than this company because, and they'll show you, they'll say, look, this is, their truck versus our truck hauling. And then, they don't do that. They could easily take a piece of Vortex matting and replace it with their matting and just show you, how it catches better. I know it is a lot easier to clean up with those things because I have their little mini one. And that's one of the downfalls of Vortex mattings. It holds so much black sands, and that's essentially what you're trying to get rid of. So nice chunky gold here. And I'm knocking it all around here. I'm gonna dump this in a blue pan. Well, I recognize more than 6, but I recognize 6 people that I've never seen before, but that's okay. Always good to have new people here. I'll post the link in a second as soon as I finish cleaning this pan before we get to the smaller stuff. A 3D printed. There used to be French, I want to say French people. I used to follow them, and they used to 3D print the craziest mats. And I emailed them a couple times. I messaged them a couple times and never heard back. But they were making, every week they would do a new 3D printed mat. And just like crazy things, just like things you wouldn't think of, like question mark symbols. And they would test it to see how it would catch gold. It was the best videos, and they stopped making them. But they were really cool because I was really trying to get them to send me some of them. I mean, I even offered to pay for them and everything, but never heard back. Here, let me pop. See, picker. Yeah, I'm going to taste, once I get my setup all fixed outside of the gold room, I'm actually going to run exact same material, exact same gold through both. I'll set up my gold cube, normal, run it, and then I'll set up my gold cube with the dream mat and see. Now, even if they both catch the exact same amount, I would pick dream mat over if it's easier to clean. Because that's one thing I really dislike about the gold cube is cleaning that thing. Because you think you're like, oh, wow, look at all that gold. And you dump it into a pan and you still have, 8 ounces of nasty black sands to go through. Yes, Dominic, I will be doing a giveaway at the end of the show. Here, I'll do it now so I don't forget. So I just posted a link. If you follow that link and leave one comment and one comment only, at the end of the show, I will pick 2 winners tonight. First winner will win 1 gram of gold. The second winner will win, trying to get a little piece of silver. The second winner will win whatever's left in gold over 1 gram, as well as any silver and gems we find tonight. Yeah, I got that notice too, Seaweave. And how you doing, Seaweave? Yeah, I guess he ran out of gold. It's which is kind of weird because like right now everyone is trying to sell gold, but because the price is high, but they're all wanting to get $60 a gram. It's actually definitely a buyer's market right now because you have a lot more people panicking about COVID and politics. So more people are trying to sell than trying to buy. So there we go. There's our gold out of the plus 20. Nice little bit of it. So we'll put this pan. Let me scoop this up. Where is my snuffer? Scoop this up and then we'll go through the minus 20. Find some more gold, hopefully. All right, all scooped up. Put this pan to the side. Where's my green pen? And hold on. Raymond, I saw your message, but I couldn't. Let me see. Well, that would be awesome. Feel free to email me at Dylan@MillerProspecting. Here, I'll post my email now before we start on that. Because I'll pay for the shipping. 2-gram nugget listed on eBay. What you looking to get for it? eBay is usually the best place to sell gold. I mean, you can usually get over spot. I mean, maybe not a lot over spot, but you can get a little bit over spot on eBay because then you got to pay the 10% in shipping. It's just a hassle. Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, I know a lot of people that stockpiled when gold was 40. My mom included, but she bought Cougarans. We're waiting for the day like today when it's 60, but now you go to sell it and people want to give you 40 for it. So you got to wait till it gets to 80, because then you could sell it for 60. Well, that's awesome, Charles Sachs. I have zero gold in my collection. My kids have some. Whenever I get two nice looking, like similar size, similar looking nuggets, I'll send them to my kids. They have nothing big though. I might have to send them some, like for Christmas, like a 2-gram nugget or a 1-gram nugget or something, so they have matching nuggets. But tends to all go to giveaways and things like that, but that's okay. I get to have the fun of panning it all out, so. I know a lot of people in here. I didn't even check. Let me see. Well, there you go. It's not too bad. 100 people watching, or over 100. And I don't know if I thanked you, Richard, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I know I said, tried to say a witty comment, but thank you very much, Richard. Thank you. I really appreciate the donation. And everyone who donated tonight. Thank you all. My biggest is 2.25. I think that's about the biggest one I have set aside for Patreon, is about 2.25. But it's not technically mine, even though it's in my house. It's for my Patreon members eventually. Yeah, I kind of think gold's going to go down. I'm hoping it doesn't really plummet. It might do that, though. It might go down really low and then go back up to a normal price of around 50. Because I think gold is best around 50. I think that's where it generally needs to be. The bear scat scared me. Yeah, I'd be scared of the bear scat. Definitely don't want to go down there and wake up a sleeping bear. Just if you do, make sure you're with somebody that you can run faster than. So if you go deep down there, make sure you go down there with someone like me who's hobbled. So when the bear wakes up, you can outrun me. Being a buyer, I hope it goes way down for a while. Yeah, I mean, for me, it makes it easier for me to buy Paydirt, you know. But it's all, to me, it doesn't, the price really doesn't affect me too much. because I just buy it and give it away. It just makes the bags less interesting when you you spend $100 and you're like 1 gram. But when gold was $40, that $100 would have been 2 grams. $5.6 gram nugget. That's awesome. 10.1 grams. Oh, those are both sounds good. Oh. That's my goal. I'm going to have to try to get my kids like 5 gram nuggets or something. Rinky's Corner Screw. That's right. I'm giving away free gold. And I can't believe the person who donated the Paydirt hasn't made it here. Here, I'm going to text him. See why he isn't here. Or is he in here? Is Jeremy here? Where's Jeremy at? He might have a different name on here. Carl, will I adopt you? You don't want me to adopt you. I'm broke. And like I said, the dream is to one day send my kids a 5 gram nugget. I think the biggest ones they have in their collection right now is I sent them one that was a half a gram. They each got a half a gram nugget. That's the biggest they have right now. So I mostly send them the weird stuff I find for my kids. Like they get lots of silver coins and things like that I find in bags of Paydirt. You know, I just sent them last month. They got some Peace dollars and some Kennedy's 40%ers. Because those things I don't want to keep. And it's easier for me to give away gold than those things. So I send those to my kids. And they'll always go up in value too. So, you know, one of these days they'll be able to open up that shoebox and say, hey, I want a new car, or a used car or something. Mark Miller fell asleep. Yeah, this is from Ohio. It's got some black sands in it. Not too much, but it does have some. We'll have to see when we get down to the final bits how difficult it is. But so far, not too bad. And you can't really see, but the water does have a little bit of fairy dust look to it, so not too bad. I've seen worse. What is it? Constellation Mining? They have some really nasty stuff. Good Paydirt, but lots of mica and pyrite. I agree. Gold Bay is probably the best company to deal with right now. Sean Sparks, 20.20. That's awesome. The Devil's Cut. I actually have a couple of them that are 0.666, I think. Because I have them all sorted from everything from 0.3 all the way up to 2 for my Patreon nugget giveaways. But it seems in Paydirt, the most ones I get, or the bigger ones I get, generally tend to be around the 0.6. For whatever reason, 0.6 seems to be a very popular size to put in Paydirt if they're going to put a bigger piece in. Yeah, I think Gold Bay's got the best ROIs. I think Gold Nugget Sales has that their 100% ROI bag is better than Gold Bay's, but overall for all their bags, all their material, Gold Bay's better. Yeah, Sean Sparks. That's the best way to get big nuggets is trade your gold to Gold Bay. Just hit him up on Facebook and he'll trade you all the fine gold for bigger nuggets. Maybe I should start saving all my flour gold to do that. But then I wouldn't be able to put it in the Paydirt and drive people crazy. Hey, Nick, how's it going? That's it. Gold Nugget Sales. The name has been on the tip of my tongue, and I just couldn't get it out tonight. Gold Nugget Sales. Well, I saw a video the other day. Somebody was talking the other day about Gold Nugget Sales, and they were saying that you have a better chance of getting more than Gold Bay, and they were saying Gold Bay is always exact, and that's so not true. I haven't done enough Gold Nugget Sales to know, I know generally if you buy their 1 gram bag, you might get 1.1 or 1.05. But I know lots of people from Gold Bay who have gotten vast more gold than they bought. From person buying a 1 gram and getting 3. I know someone who bought a 3 gram and got 7 grams. So I don't know if that's going to happen with Gold Nugget Sales. I don't know if their Paydirt, their Paydirt isn't real Paydirt. It's manufactured. I mean, maybe their Colorado stuff is newer, but there won't be those mistakes, With Gold Bay, if he grabs a bucket full of dirt out of his, his tailings, and there happens to be a 2 gram nugget in there and he misses it, and he adds it to a 3 gram bag, you got a 5 gram bag now. Jam and Jeff, how's it going? Yeah, that's where everyone seems to get their big nuggets from is Trade and Dave. Adam Snyder, the higher the ROI, the lower quality of gold. That's not true. That's not true at all. I've had some low ROIs with junky gold. And I've had some high ROIs with really good gold. And you also have to remember that this is not gold that, for people who are going to melt down gold, if you're just looking to get gold to melt down, then you shouldn't be buying Paydirt. But if you're going to just want placer gold, I can go any day of the week and go on eBay and sell a gram of placer gold for spot any day. So it doesn't matter if it's 14 karat, 18 karat, 22 karat. Whatever I pull out of a Paydirt, I can sell any day of the week. So that's not always true. Paydirt is so different, and the one good thing about placer gold or placer gold, I know people always complain to me that don't say placer, but is that it sells for spot, regardless of what its carat is. Casey, 1 ounce nugget. There you go. Well, I agree, Adam Snyder. I knew what you were talking about, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter. Well, it just depends. Some people, like my good buddy John, he doesn't like fine gold. And if you notice, most of the bags that will have higher ROIs, especially with like Gold Bay, if you go through their ROIs, the bags with the smaller gold, the finer gold, have the higher ROIs. It's a lot easier to sell that finer gold than it is the chunkier gold. All right, add some more dirt. Add the last of it. Hey, Eric Silver. Yes, Gold Bay is a good. I love Gold Bay. And I do not make any money from them. I do not use affiliate codes or anything else like that. He doesn't send me anything. I like Gold Bay. It's just the best ROI you're going to get right now. You know, I mean, there's hundreds of sellers out there that you can get 25% of your money back. And then there's Gold Bay where you're going to get 80 to 90% of your money back. And have fun panning, you know. It's just like if you prefer golf, you could go to that nice 18 hole that's well manicured, or you could go to that 9 hole that nobody's cut the grass at for 2 years. You know, you're still going to golf at both places, but only one of them is going to be fun and you're going to feel like you got your money's worth. And hey, Sherwood, how's it going? No. I was wondering what everyone was saying about 907 Pike, but yeah, I don't talk politics. You can go to Facebook if you want to talk politics. There's so much of that on there. I can't even open up my Facebook now. I seldom do anyway. Probably once a week I open up Facebook, and now it's just nothing but Just sold 6.6 grams eBay for way less than spot. What? What are you, crazy? Should have told me. I'd have bought it for way less than spot. I'm always buying gold for way less than spot. Well, I say placer. I know it's incorrect, but I'm from the South and poor education. And I like the way it sounds better than placer. Hey, Big Kitch, how's it going? Hey, Curtis Clancy. Robert Lewis. How's everyone doing tonight? So we're almost done. Almost done. Got some bigger gold. Haven't really seen too much of the fine gold yet. Really hoping I'm not just didn't miss a whole bunch. I always have to worry. Yeah, Facebook is horrible. Ugh. I'll be so glad when this election is over. So, like, you know, generally half of my feed is stuff I don't want to look at anyway. But now there's nothing on my feed. I have to scroll down for 15 minutes to see something about Paydirt. And the only people I'm on there with are people who have something to do with Paydirt. You know? What you gonna do? Hopefully it's all over by January, because one of my New Year's resolutions this year is to be more active on social media besides YouTube. So oh, I agree. Yeah, Gold Bay doesn't always have high RAs, but they tell you what you're going to get in most bags. So that's why the number one tool for buying Paydirt is a calculator. So if they don't tell you, if you can't use a calculator to figure out how much the ROI is, I wouldn't buy them in most cases. And then if they do tell you what you should expect, you can figure it out with a calculator and know generally what you're going to get. That's it. It means gold. It took me not to say pop. It was funny. Like when I was a kid growing up, we used to say ain't all the time. And that was before it was actually a word. And I would get so many people, what? You can't say ain't? But now they put it in the dictionary. So ain't is actually a word now. So, and now I don't really say it that much, but. Like more PR for the channel? No, just I don't ever go on Facebook. I don't. The only time I go on Facebook is once a week. to post whatever video I post on YouTube. But I don't, if somebody replies or something like that, I seldom reply to them or anything else like that. I just don't ever go on there. So I just need to be more active. And replying and being better at messaging and stuff like that. Just, you know. Soda makes pop fizzy. There you go. Eric Silver, their $103% bag. I did a review on the 103% bag. It's not my favorite bag. If you go through all my videos, Eric Silver, if you go through my videos, just look at the thumbnails, and one of them I tell you, I forget what it is calculating the highest ROI from Gold Bay. I just saw it in there today on my feed. And there I went through every single one of their bags and calculated what the ROI would be on every single bag. And I think it's their 1 gram less than spot bag is the best deal. That's the one where you're guaranteed the highest ROI. Where it was when I shot that video, and I guess it was about a month and a half ago, but I don't think too much has changed. And it had a higher ROI than the 103% ROI bag. Because 103% ROI doesn't take into effect shipping, and there was something else. But in end, I think the 103% bag, once you add in shipping and everything else, came to like 92%. And the 1 gram less than spot bag came to 93%. So it was a better deal. That's why you gotta watch all my videos. Because I love doing the math on Paydirt. Eric, I know. I just knew it because I saw the thumbnail for it earlier today. It's the one where it's someone standing up at a board doing math or something like that. And that when I go through every bag, it's not a review. I just do all the math for every bag of Gold Bay to see which one had the actual highest ROI. And it's funny. I'm 99% sure it was the 1 gram less than spot bag had his highest ROI. And that's even better than his buckets. And usually if you're spending $5,000 or something like that, you would have the best ROI. It was a 3 gram. Was it 3 gram less than spot? I know it's one of the less than spots. I don't remember the exact bag though. Oh, well, now y'all got me confused. You'll have to go back. Everyone go back and watch the video again. It only had 983 views, so go back and watch it again. No. Trying to keep up in chat and not miss any gold, but yeah. I'm old and half senile, so I'll take y'all's word for it. But I'm not deleting the video, so you can always go back and rewatch it and see. Just skip to the end where I tell you who's the number one. I'm talking so much, I'm doing a horrible job panning tonight. I don't think I'm missing any gold, but Carl, what do I took a screenshot of the chart you made? Yeah. Whenever I'm looking for Paydirt to do reviews on, I always have my calculator on my phone up, just so I can start figuring out which bag to buy. So like if I go to like iPan for gold, I went through all their ROIs for each bag just to see, and I'm pretty sure they were all really close. Like for, I think their 1 gram bag, it was like 60% ROI. But then every bag after that was all almost exactly the same. They were like 70 point something. I hate back panning. It's not too bad. I don't know. Let's see how much of this is magnetic. A good chunk of it is magnetic, so you can go through it pretty quick. Which we might have to do, because I'm running out of time. Too much talk, not enough panning. Panmore Gold says nothing about gold amounts. They do. It's hidden, or they used to, and they hid it pretty good. Where it used to say the bags, it's not something where they say it in the bag itself. It's like somewhere in the bottom where it used to say a third of a gram, and I think now it says the bags average a quarter gram. But they don't say each bag has a quarter gram. They say they average. Hey, Montana Treasure. No, you didn't miss anything. I'm from Indiana. That's where I'm from, Guido. Well, thank you, Wheeze and Geezer. And how you doing tonight, man? I'm actually surprised. I always say people skip my videos, but I look at the stats, and my average view time is actually pretty good for the length of my videos. You know, YouTube will tell you that the best videos are under 5 minutes. And then if you have to be over 5 minutes, to be right around 10 to 11 minutes. And my videos usually average 15, 16 minutes because I tend to talk too much. And my average watch time is about 10 minutes per video. So that's not too bad. That just means people are usually skipping through the panning, which I don't blame them. It's just they could watch that on Thursday. It's much better. And then you get chat involved. Hey, Mad Hatter, how's it going? I got a review coming up at Indiana Prospecting and Paydirt coming up Monday. And next Thursday, we're going to be doing some live show panning Paydirt from Indiana as well. That's some gold. I'm just going to see. There's some nice little gold in here. Not too much flower gold. I mean, there's some in there. I think we're going to have to use the magnet a little bit just because this is taking. It's mostly just me talking too much, not the panning. There. Who's doing a show on Thanksgiving? Oh, it's next Thursday? Is that Thanksgiving? Oh. Well, I might anyway. I forgot. I won't have my kids, so maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll just do a live show of me eating some turkey TV dinners or something. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Oh, Lord. I moved all the boxes so my cat couldn't jump up into the ceiling, and now he's up in the ceiling. So he's watching me panning, supervising again. That's right. I forgot next Thursday. And I just looked up when Thanksgiving was, too. Hey, Rinky, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Ugh. You're dropping cat hair into my pan. Ugh. He wants to be a YouTube star. He's trying to get on YouTube. Michael Reed. Yeah, I want to check out the Gold Nugget sales. I want to check out their new Colorado stuff. It just sucks because, like I say it all the time, is I always buy my Paydirt like 2 months in advance. So when people release something new, I generally don't get to it for a while. All right, let me focus. I'm just missing all the gold here. Oh. All right. Your favorite part is the panning? So you just skip, well, you told me you watched the whole thing. So as long as they don't skip over me talking part, because that's the most important part. So that people don't get scammed or ripped off. We're like not this week, not this Monday, but the following Monday. I actually have a review coming up where the Paydirt was recalled. First time ever. Paydirt was recalled. I'm talking to the cat, the non-existent cat. Oh, he exists because he meows nonstop until I feed him. And I always wait to feed him right before the show because I'm hoping he'll go take a nap or something, but no go there. And it's funny, I was down here earlier today shooting a video, and he didn't come down. He only does it when I'm in my live shows. Hey, Rinkies, it's an SE. If you just go onto eBay or Amazon and type in the letters SE, 10-inch gold pan, blue, that's what I'm using. But you have to look, because like if you see this one, it's a smooth transition. The new ones, here I have one here, a black one. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but see the new ones, they have a little 1/4-inch lip, and those suck. So you have to message the seller and ask them if they have that bottom lip on it. Because everyone uses the old pictures from a year ago. But that's it. SE. Best pans ever. I love these things. I am down to my last 4 of them, too. So I need to find a new supplier. Because they don't make these anymore. So you got to stockpile them. And all the new ones being made have that stupid little lip on the bottom. Hey, Hadley. The leg's doing good. They took the stitches out this week. So it's just a little bit sore where they punched the holes in. But other than that, it's pretty good. It doesn't hurt like it used to, so that's good. It works like my old knee did. Or my left knee. It works as good as my left knee, which is always good. And thank you, Vendetta Prospecting. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Here, get rid of the last of this black sands. Well, I just lost my magnet, so definitely not using it anymore. A wee bit of fine gold in here. Yeah, there's going to be 2 giveaway winners tonight. There's supposed to be over 1.5 or 1 gram of gold. There's supposed to be over 1 gram of gold in here tonight. So the first name I pick will win 1 gram, and the second person I pick will win whatever is left over 1 gram, as well as whatever silver I found. And I will obviously have to pan this out again later. So, just to make sure the second place person doesn't get cheated. See, why would they recall Paydirt? You'll have to watch that video to see. Because originally when they told me they were recalling it and they offered to send me a new bag or something, I figured, well, you'll have to watch the video. You'll see. I was going to scrap the video, but I decided not to scrap the video. And I will re-review them when I get the new unrecalled Paydirt in. So, but not this Monday, the following Monday. Rolling with the claw. Justin, there you go, Justin, helping everybody out. I've messaged a few sellers, and just it always works out that whenever they reply to me is when I run out of funds. So I'm like, okay, I'll go back later. Then they stop selling. You know, I'll have to check out like Wish. Wish.com might have them on there. Or Alibaba, or whatever all these foreign sellers are. Recalled. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever heard that. But you'll have to see. Thank you, 3 Nuggeteers. Thank you very much. I plan on it. I'm not going anywhere. Well, that would be just as good. I wouldn't mind some little 1-inch pans if I got them off of Wish. Yeah, it's funny. I've seen a couple of videos where people order stuff off of Wish and they're just... I meant Alibaba. It just Wish popped into my head first. Lawson's Prospect. I'll have to go check them out. All right, I think we're done. Let me get all this out of here, and then we're going to dry it up. Weigh it up. And see where we're at. It's Larson. All right. I saw your last video, Sherwood. You got some cool prizes there. When's the cutoff for buying tickets? You got the name right on my review, didn't you? Yeah, I got your name right. I bet you I can still remember it. What is it? MNB 1909 underscore 0? Something like that? Yeah, I got it right. I keep a sheet of paper in front of me the whole time I'm doing a review. I have to. My memory's poop. See, that's why we have a delay. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right. Indian Creek. He called you Indian Creek. Well, I live in Indiana, so I remember that. Ugh. That's all right. I've mispronounced lots of sellers' names. I've messed up. Heck, I just messed up in my Dirt Hog video. I shot the whole thing and then realized I'd messed up the ROI pretty bad because I'd used wrong numbers and had to reshoot the ending. But it happens. All right, let's cook this up. Hey, Jackie Scott, how's it going? Yeah. Nice spammer. Don't say his name. He's like Candyman or whatever those other people are. If you say their names too many times, they appear. All right. All cooked up. Up till December 4th. All right. Thank you for that information. It's probably in your videos and I just missed it. All right, let this cool off for a minute. Hey, Anthony Hallbrook. Yeah, you almost missed it here. While we're waiting for this to cool off, I will post up the link. Beetlejuice. There you go. Oh man, they try to hook mine. See, I don't have ones that try to get me some Russian. I need to take a. Well, I don't know if I'd want a hot Russian wife because then you'd have her beefy hot Russian brother show up with all his friends and say they want to start running business out of your house. Hopefully everyone's stoked about those chests for Christmas. So, all right, let's put the top on this, get the scale, weigh this up. And again, tonight we're going to be picking two winners. One winner will win a gram of gold, and the other winner will win whatever's left, as well as his silver. And, oh no, it's not in camera, huh? I got my chat box up. Yeah. So, all right, let's turn this on. And again, I will go through all this again a second time before I ship anything out. So if I missed anything, it will go to the second place winner. Because the first place winner is going to get a gram of gold. So there we go. I missed quite a bit there. Uh, 1.390. And I know there was supposed to be 1.5, so I missed a whole bunch tonight. All y'all chatting with me and stuff. And me feeling rushed. But there you go, 1.390. One person's getting 1 gram. The other person is getting whatever else I find when I repan this and do it the right way. And they'll also be getting some nice silver and the 1 piece of gem. So you know what that means. That means everyone's going to have to start looking at my ugly mug again. So, all right, ugly mug time. And I will definitely go. I'm going to go back through that tonight. Kind of upset with myself right now that I missed 1/10 of a gram of gold. So much harder to find it when you're panning it, but that's okay. That's a good thing about being able to go back through it again. Bryson, phone is at 10%. Oh no! Need gold to charge it. Well, here, I'm going to post the link one last time. I don't know what that is. I have no idea anything about gems or minerals. Gold, silver, platinum, I can spot those, but copper. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Yeah. I knew I was missing gold. I would see it going at the bottom of the pan. It was one of those things where, okay, I know I only have till 9 o'clock to do this show. Do I want to set my pan, or watch that piece of gold going off the edge? But it was guaranteed 1.5 grams. It had 1.5 grams in it, so I missed a wee bit. So I'll have to go back. I'm just really curious to know. Usually I usually suck at panning plus 10 material. That's usually where I miss something. So I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't miss a nicer piece of little gold. So, which is why I always pan everything out 3 times. But it's a lot more difficult when you're doing it live stream, because I've got a clock in front of my face the whole time telling me, hurry, hurry. Your kids are going to be waiting. Ugly Mug merch is coming January or February. I've been working on it. I've got all kinds of stuff I'm working on for after the New Year's. Right now I'm kind of filled up with getting my Patreon sorted and my Christmas giveaway and stuff like that. Kids Christmas, Thanksgiving, which I had planned on doing a live show, but now I realized it's Thanksgiving Day, so I might actually not do a live show and watch football. Here, let me see. Let me put. There, let me see. No, you won't be able to see that. Anyone that's got a really big TV, Jackie Scott's got a big TV. They might be able to see it, even though Jackie's probably driving right now. Am I going to reclassify it? No, it's all in the pan. I'll just go, I go slower. The way I generally pan, like for if I do a review, I'll pan at one speed, which is my normal speed, and then when I go to repan it all, if I find gold, and then I pan much slower, and then when I go the third time, if I still see gold, I pan even slower, and then I pan it a fourth time. And I can't tell you how many times I hate panning Paydirt a fourth time, because at that point you know you found 99% of the gold. So that's why I just go slower and slower each time I pan it to make sure. And also when I do, here. See, when I pan for reviews, like here I'm using reading glasses, which are 2 times magnification. And that's just so I can read the chat and see the gold. But when I shoot reviews, I use these. These are 6 times. Actually, these are 7, I think. I think these are 7. And I have a pair of 8 somewhere, but I just can't find them where I'd use those. I use those when I pan out for reviews, just to make sure you don't miss anything. No, Jason G, I've not picked the winner yet. In 4 minutes, 5 minutes? Yeah, somewhere around there. Oh, Lord. These people are crazy. Oh. If I got to where I was finding gold on the 3rd or 4th time. It generally doesn't happen. I don't find usually gold 3rd time or 4th time. Unless it's maybe somebody like Washington's, if it's super flower gold bags, then sometimes I will. But usually in those cases, I know, pan it slow, really good. No, don't say that name. That's, I think, the 2nd time. If you say it a 3rd time, we're all going to explode or something. That's what everyone was clicking on his name at once. Well, thank you for watching from Jakarta, Indonesia. Just to be trolls. That's what people do nowadays. It's people growing up on the internet. It's just horrible. And what's funny is they could take that time, and they could probably take the time they spend to spam a channel or do all these things that these people do in this world, and they could be productive. It's... Reg Lab. Yeah, I would not be doing that, Reg Lab. PayPal watches things like that. If people keep sending money back and forth to each other, or because I actually had someone that wanted to buy some gold from somebody else, and I was trying to get the two together, and they were like, oh, I'll just send it to you. You send me money, and then he was going to send me money, and I was going to send him money. PayPal looks for that, because that's kind of, when they start saying, me send money to somebody, and then they send money to that exact same amount to somebody else. PayPal loves to freeze accounts, because then they get to keep all your money. No. You bought the Gold Rush show for PC? I have to look at that. I've seen the game, but I never did anything. Yeah, mods are doing good. Next week I'll have to have 3. And this isn't even bad. If I didn't have the delay on, it'd probably be pretty bad. That's good, Reg Lab. I knew it was a joke, but, and I was just saying, though, throwing in my 2 cents as usual. Love the ugly mug. Yeah, that'll all be coming in December. I don't know if it'll actually have a picture of my ugly mug on it, but, it'll definitely say ugly mug. When I was a kid, spam came in a can. It still does. It's just, which is really weird because, growing up, I'm older. I remember when spam to emails was horrendous. I mean, it was awful. Now you don't really get too much spam, like unsolicited spam. Sure, you'll get, if you shop at Walmart, they'll send you an email every single day. If you buy Paydirt from Lynch Mining, you'll get an email from them once a week. But it used to be you'd get hundreds of emails every day, just total spam, have nothing to do with anything in life. And they've pretty much all been shut down. And now people just think they're not even spamming to like try and make money. I mean, if I was to say, let me go spam all these channels, I would do links to something that I would be making money off of. See, y'all said his name too many times. See, that's what happens. Seahawks are up. I know, I just noticed that right before I was coming down. I was like, oh, football game tonight. Does a win tonight disqualify you from the Christmas Gaw? No, it does not. Christmas Gaw is 100% for Patreon members, and nothing disqualifies them from that. And Vendetta, what's even worse is if it is a 12-year-old, it's just horrible that their parents don't pay that much attention to their kids. That they don't know that they're just spending hours a day just spamming people. I think the moon has changed. So no, but nothing disqualifies you from the Patreon show. If you're a Patreon member, you get one entry for every single month that you are a Patreon member in the year 2020. But you can only win one prize. So I didn't want somebody, just by luck, it would happen if somebody had 12 entries. And there's probably a lot of people that have 12 entries. That someone would end up winning like 3 prizes. I wouldn't want all 3 treasure chests going to one person. It would just I want as many people to win as possible. But no. Whoever won last week is not eligible for this week. That's it. And I don't even think he's here. I can't remember. So if he wins, I'll be reminded who it is. I'm supposed to be taking better notes and stuff, but I was kind of behind today. Hey, Rinky, you're back. That's good. Yep, that's it. I'm still a firm believer. I was spanked as a kid. It didn't really help too much, but I probably should have been spanked a lot more and it might have helped. But I still think parents should be able to spank their kids. People have gotten too... I don't think all kids need to be spanked, I know when I was a kid, kids would get spanked with paddles and parents were drilling holes through the paddle to make them sting more. No worries, Guido. Justin won 3 last year. Yeah, so this year on Patreon, you can only win one prize from the actual Patreon, but I will have a whole bunch of prizes, as you saw. Right now, I have 12 bags of Paydirt, and I have 2 other things, and I'll probably get some more Paydirt just for the live show that I'll be giving away, and you can win multiple of those. I'll just keep pulling names until they're all given away. Playing poker. And you're on Dave's new site. So, all right, let me go check, make sure everyone's comments all got approved. I saw earlier that they were all being approved, but I just got to go make sure that none got held for review. Nope. All right. So I think we're going to pull a name. So here we go. Give it one more minute, and then we're going to pull the name. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's, I'm not a big fan of whipping kids if they don't deserve it, and I think some parents go way overboard with, stuff like that, but, I think parents You know, and it's not even so much about spanking your kids or something like that. It's mostly just paying attention to your kids. Like I said, it's amazing to me that, like my kids, I play video games. My kids play video games. We're really big into Call of Duty. We just got the new Call of Duty. Zombies, we've been playing that all week, or I've been playing it all week. My son's coming over this weekend. We're going to be playing that all weekend. But it's amazing. We watch some of these YouTubers that watch, and you see some of these 12-year-old kids for like Fortnite or something, just cursing. I mean, just nonstop on. It's just crazy. They're just live feeds where they just curse for 24/7. I mean, it's just, and their parents are right behind them. It's like, why would you let your kid talk like that? And especially since then they're cursing other people and other players. It's just so disrespectful. I don't understand it. I think they don't need to whip that kid, but they should definitely tell him you don't need to curse. No. Yeah, that's a good one, Steven. That's it. If you pay attention to your kids, you won't have to discipline. I was a horrible kid growing up. And my parents, I was raised by my mom. She was a single parent, and she worked 12-hour days. So, 6 days a week. So I was left on my own a lot. So was my brother and my sister, and we got in a lot of trouble. So, it wasn't so much her fault. A lot of it had to do with, a dad who didn't want to be around and stuff like that. But, all right, let's go pull. Let me shrink down my ugly mug and get rid of this one. All right, shrink down my ugly mug and give away some gold. And again, I am going to be pulling 2 names. The first name will win 1 gram of gold. The second name I will pull will get whatever's over. And I know it is 0.5, so you'll be getting at least 0.5 as well as this silver. So... yeah, 2 or 3-year-olds, yeah. Yeah, the little ones are you can't argue with them. They're the bosses. They run everything. All right, so here, let me put this. Let me put the link in. Anything goes. No replies. There we go. First place winner. This will be for 1 gram of gold. You did win. I am the man. There you go, Sean Sparks. Sean Sparks won 1 gram of gold. You have until the end of this show to reply in chat that you won, and I will send this off to you. And now let's pull a second place winner. Kayla Scott. Comment. Well, there you go, Kayla. There you go. Kayla and Sparks. Thank you both for watching. We'll be sending this off to you. Make sure you post in the comments section. So, Jackie, call your wife. Tell her. Hurry. Let me go up to chat, see. There you go, Sean Sparks. Thank you. Here, I will post my email. I know Kayla has my email already, so. And hey, Kayla, you know my address, you know my email, so I will send you off. I actually know your address already, Kayla, so I'll just send your gold off to you and your silver. Mr. Sparks, you just have to email me and I will send yours off to you as well. I don't know if I will be doing a live show next Thursday. I guess somebody told me it is Thanksgiving. I will update when I figure it out. I might do one anyway. Doesn't mean anyone has to watch. I might just do a short show. Who knows? Like I said, maybe I'll just have you all watch me eat some turkey. Oh, that's my alarm telling me I need to call my kids. This one was a long one. Oh, and look, he's back. The alarm signaled him to come back. That's a good one, Gunner. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, High Tides. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And thank everyone who watched the show. Thank you for coming. Donna. So thank everyone who came to the show. Here, let me make y'all look at my ugly mug. I can't have y'all sending y'all off not seeing the mug, ugly mug. There you go. So thanks everyone for watching the show. Monday, I will have a review of Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting in Paydirt, or better known as Indian Creek. That's what he's famous for, Indian Creek. I have a review coming up of him Monday. And then Thursday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing Thursday. Maybe I'll just put up a video or something so somebody can watch. You got blocked, HG? No, huh? I see you. Maybe you said something to one of my... Oh, I think that was an accident. They were trying to get poopy. That's what happens when y'all talk too fast. He was trying to get something and it went down. That's okay. So, and thanks everyone for coming and watching. And like I said, Monday we'll have a review up of Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting in Paydirt. Thursday, I have no idea what's going on. But then the following Monday, we'll have another review up. So everyone enjoy. If I don't see you next Thursday, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Have a good time. Stay safe. And if you don't want to have turkey, go pan some gold. Do my sampler 3-pack, Dylan. I might have to do that. I don't have any. I was actually, next Thursday, I was actually going to do some of Dennis Dayton's Paydirt. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I've totally forgot it was Thanksgiving. I don't even know if I'm going to have the kids or not. So, but thanks everyone for coming. And I will put up a new video Monday. Make sure you check it out. Until next time y'all see me, which might not be next Thursday. It might be the Thursday after that. Y'all have a good time and everyone enjoy your Thanksgiving. And I'm going to go call my kids and get something to eat. So, thanks everyone.